What's going on, people? Shout out to everybody who came through last night. Uh, well, today, the name of the topic is called Don't Be a Pick and Choose Type of Person. It's a lot of people on this YouTube shit. They call other people out for their shit, but yet people around them are doing the same thing that they're accusing others of doing, but yet they don't call them out. And it's called picking and choosing. See, I don't like people who pick and choose. People who pick and choose who they get into it with, who they fight, who they got issues with, who they're going to address. I can't fuck with people like that. Shit. They say what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So with that being said is, if the people you around, if they about fuckery and they doing fuckery, then that means you got to call them out too. But they call this a conscious community. You damn right I said I ain't a part of this fake ass community. For what? How the fuck can you call this the conscious community when you have people, us black folks, we're looking for a new leader. We're looking for new people to trust. We're looking for people to give our hard-earned money to, because black folks ain't got no money like that. Folks ain't got money on the side to be given to scammers. But you got a lot of black folks that believe. And they hand their money over to these slimy, sleazy, slimy motherfuckers. They get no results. I keep hearing about Brother Polite scheming. I hear a few people talking about Dr. Umar scheming. Well, see, once again, I'm going to let it be known. This is Boss, and I don't give a fuck, because I don't do this shit for likes, shares, and subscribes. All out names. Why the fuck everybody seem to call out Polite? But ain't nobody calling out Sinetta. Oops, did I say that? Yeah, I said it. Why ain't nobody calling out Sinetta? Why ain't nobody calling out the fact that he made a come up off of selling bootleg lectures that didn't give him permission to bootleg and sell these DVDs? But see, I'm going to tell you why ain't nobody calling out Sinetta, because these same motherfuckers who calling out Polite and calling out everybody else, they want to be on Sinetta's casting couch. They want to be on Sinetta's casting couch. Or am I the only one that see this going on? Why don't y'all check and look at the live streams that y'all listen to? The only thing people talk about is beef in the community and how Polite is scamming. Nobody's calling out Sinetta. You know why? Because they want to be on that couch right next to that man. So it's okay for him to scam the community. It's okay because you want to be up under him, because guess why? Because your bitch ass want to be scamming too. Y'all want to scam too. What has Sinetta did? I don't see him with no videos giving to the needy, giving to the homeless, going in his pocket, giving to the bums on the street, passing out food. I don't see this old nigga doing this shit. But we just supposed to believe that Polite is the only one scheming? Oh, so he's the only schemer because you don't fuck with Polite, right? Oh, but you fuck with these other niggas that's scheming, selling poison water. Real. Selling poison water. Damn near killing people and their kids. Let's talk about that. These same people that y'all giving y'all's money to, Gators. They rocking Gators. You know, they got new cars. So what I'm about to do is, let me say that one as well. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. And now let's go. What's good, JT? What's good, DS1, AK? What's good, Jafar? What's good?
What up, bro?
What's good? You know, the topic is, don't be a pick and choose type of person. Picking and choosing going on. You know, it's a lot of people, making live streams talking about what everybody else doing, else did, but yet at the same time, the only thing they could seem to say is, I've had my parts in it too. My question is, okay, well, tell us what part did you have to do with situations that's going on? Because let's keep it for real. A lot of people is banging in for other people that they believe in.
Facts. Facts. That is a stone cold truth, brother.
Shit. Every time I turn around, I'm hearing live streams about what everybody else doing, talking about the shit the people that around them is doing. like making troll accounts. Fuck
Mm.
what nobody say. You don't get to admit that you made a troll account and try to make excuses for it. Come and tell people I'm a thief and they supposed to respect you. You ain't supposed to come to people and say I'm a I'm a notorious crackhead and they supposed to respect you. Do that. Okay, the truth is the truth and it's good to tell the truth, but there's consequences behind doing the things that we say. Tell the truth and think that's supposed to render it.
See, bro.
So
See,
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna mute myself, and I'm gonna let my fam. I'm gonna let them take it over.
now, see, I'm gonna just say this about that, bro. You know, it was a show done a few months ago called Personality Worship, right? And this is what we're dealing with. See, we got a lot of people that's not practicing what they preaching. And I understand people make mistakes. But at the end of the day, we have to look at a person's intent. See, these people are intending on painting this fake narrative where if you doing something to affect our crew, then it's wrong. But if we do something to affect anybody else, it doesn't matter. You see? And see, that's the problem that we have, even in our own community that we don't like to talk about. See, there's an elite class in every race, in every group of people. There's always a group of people who feel that they're the elite. And you can't say shit to an elite. That's like us walking up to Bloomberg and saying, F you, Bloomberg. How much would that really affect him? How much that really would, hurt him? You see, so it's like when we say shit to them, it's a crime because they feel like they're part of the elite. You see, and this is how you know that we're not dealing with a community. We're dealing with an industry where there's a chain of command. And if you're in the lower class, you can't say shit to a sergeant. Your voice is not heard. So they do things to block you out. They try to do shit to silence you. So, of course, they're going to always be picky and choosy because that's the name of the game. The name of the game is do as I say, not do as I do. Almost like how a lot of parents are. They'll tell you not to do a lot of shit, but then behind closed doors, you find out they was doing the shit they told you not to do. Your parents tell you not to have sex young, but then you find out when you get grown, your father been fucking since he was 12, but he was telling you, to have some discipline. And I understand that we all want our children to do better, but it's just like, what I just said. That's just an example. Do as I say, not do as I do. So when other people start doing things that the quote unquote elite is doing, that's when there's a problem, because y'all not supposed to do what we do because y'all not sanctioned to do what we do. See, this is an elitist thing. It's a class thing. And see, that's the real issue that's outside of racism. Because even in each race, there's classes. And they beef within that race. You see? But they don't like to talk about classism. And see, this is an example of what we dealing with. Black people, motherfuckers thinking they more elite than other niggas. You know? And that's what coons and sellouts and agents and all that do in the black community. You see? Because see, in other communities, it's either you rich or you poor. In the black community, it's about who you know. It's your connections to shit. So if you know a rapper, but he ain't giving you shit, you still could kind of walk around with your head up your ass because you know a famous person. Or a famous person came around in your neighborhood on your behalf. So you run around with that elite attitude. But that famous motherfucker ain't do shit for you. He ain't put no money in your pocket. He didn't put you in position where you could call shots. But this is what simple-minded niggas accept. So being a moderator and shit like that and trolling for motherfuckers, it means a lot to them. It means a lot. You know? It means a lot because it's like, damn, I belong to something. And this is the problem with black people. This is why they picky and choosy. They not gonna pick the strong motherfuckers because see, you know what strong motherfuckers do? Strong motherfuckers make people accountable around them. So you can't just fuck up around me and do some dumb shit because you're gonna be held accountable for it. They don't want to be held accountable for it. And all the other motherfuckers who just want to belong, those the motherfuckers who trolling for them. Dick boys. Like my brother JT like to say, those the dick boys. You know what I'm saying? And the little thought monsters. They running around trolling. You trolling for lames. Trolling is some lame shit, but that's for people who want to belong and be a part of something. You see? See, this is not a disease that's just, people like to say black people that have this disease is because they want to belong to white people. It's not a color thing. And see, we got to get out of that too. Because it's not just that. It's a mentality. It's a mindset. Because black people will manipulate you if you just want to belong too. It ain't just white folks that'll do it to you. Your own people will do it to you too. So that's all I'm going to say about that for now, bro.
All right. You know, next up on the MIC, JT step to the mic.
No problem, brother.
Anthony.
Thank you. The Osiris of this shit. I'm gonna break it down to you, y'all. This ain't, I ain't gonna say no white supremacy. This is the black supremacy. Classified illusion. There are some of us still think that we can go and get to that devil castle. And that devil castle is going to have a whole lot of gifts. Well, what you going to do for these gifts? Tell lies. Disrespect existence. Have troll accounts. Being dick boys. Classify hosted cake sips. Coon sips. Coonette sips. Coonette sips is for the sisters. The ones doing this fuckery. Yours truly, JT Blacks, made it up, you know. So they under this illusion. It's an illusion. It's a classified illusion. Black supremacy. under white supremacy powers. But I'm ain't gonna get it. I'm going more DH1 because I'm all about with the mindset. See, the point is, if you get to the mind, if you pollute your own mind with some dumbness, that's what you get. But if you're surrounded by people that is strong, that is stand up to the devil and to the satanic ways, that's a strong motherfucker. That's a person ain't gonna reel. That's a person gonna look in the eyes and use the devil, get the hell away from me. Because you're not hurting me. You're not hurting my family. You're not hurting my family. You're hurting our community. So all along, they weak people. They not walking into righteousness. So they travel to the castle. They getting all these goodies. They disrespect other people's existence. Then they playing with the devil and his followers. But when you leave that castle, you think everything is straight. And then the big devil, white supremacy, said, hey, look, I'm with the black supremacy here. You got to do something for us. Hey, we make their life hell. What do you mean what we got to do? Me read the Bible? No, you can't read the Bible. What do you mean? We can disrespect other people? No. We want your family sold. You remember you signed that contract a few years ago? You remember you was in a consciousness? See, the devils is all shapes and forms, all different colors. But I'm not going to get into that. I'll get into that another time. I'm going to get back to black supremacy. Hey, I work under him now. You got to do what he says. But now my family, oh, yes, your family. We want they soul. If you don't get they soul, we going to take yours. See? They fail to realize it's a bigger picture. They fail to realize everybody trying to fight for that one contract. I said, no, I'll be nice. Fight for 5 contracts, but only a few can get those 5 contracts. It's like throw a white person in the South African lake with a full of sharks. He can't get out because the sharks is hungry. He's savage. I'm going to get to that first before you or anybody else. That's all it is. It's a classified illusion. Black supremacy. Only a few. Want that 5 contract. But that's it. So y'all keep on fighting for those contracts. Because see, y'all fail to realize one thing. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna pass the fifth, and I'm gonna pass the mic. What goes around comes around. Karma is a motherfucker. Remember that. Thank you.
All right. Next up, C.A.K. Come and rock that symphony.
Peace, everybody. I see the campaign for being hypocritical is still in full effect. I find that really predictable. It's predictable because I've drawn the narrative already, and yet they still want to play the part. Very interesting. Point the finger at the others and complain about what they're doing and downplay what we have done. and then embellish on our stories while we're at it. Claim that I've done this, I've done that, but not tell the truth about how you're lying, and you actually have done none of that, and you cannot prove that you've done any of it. You haven't it to show. But the person that you claim you've done it with, they're not going to come forth and tell the truth that you're lying and you're not doing anything. They're going to cover it up for you because it pushes your narrative. Because you both are lying. Neither one of you are doing anything. They're campaigning to benefit each other. You know, you guys aren't fooling anyone except for the ones who are allowing themselves to be fooled. Allowing themselves to follow you to a path that leads nowhere. Promising them what? What are you guys hoping to get? Tell me. I would like to know. Point it out to me so that I can see it. Because I remember once upon a time, there was two little gay brothers, cousins, brothers, I don't know what they are, who went on the gay crips, that's what they are, gay crips, went on a little rant and raving tirade, threatened people's families, and all of that. But then turned around and said, oh no, you know, this is what we're going to do. You know, we're going to make sure our platform is more positive. We're going to focus on positive things. We're going to bring forth information and programs and jobs. And, you know, we've been on YouTube a very long time. But, you know, we've been sitting back thinking about maybe bringing forth some job opportunities. And, you know, but then we said, nah, fuck them. Oh, but, you know, now I think maybe, just maybe, if you're nice, if you play well, follow our rules, just maybe we'll bring you that. Because you don't know how to do anything for yourself. You're hopeless without us. You need us. So just maybe we'll bring that to you. You know, we've already been doing stuff. We've been filming it and everything, and just maybe we'll show it to you. And you accept that shit? Huh? You like scammers. You like the wool to be pulled over your eyes. Yell and deflect. Bully them.
Yeah.
To attack them.
Yeah.
Want their shit to people who are speaking out against things don't want to find here. Most of the time, reason, but probably in their mind it was. But half of it was behind the bullshit that they had created themselves from their scams, their attempts to scam the whole community falling apart, creating some kind of tabloid of a love triangle to scam the people, to not focus on them being gay and possibly bringing a gay agenda, and then proceed to go on other platforms and tell lie after lie and switch up the story 1,000 times by getting all this attention. And they just soaked up the attention. And so now they're saying, don't listen to other people. Stay away from them. Come over here. Follow us. It's about what we're doing currently. Okay, if it's about what you're doing currently, what are you doing currently? What are you doing currently? Because I see you're pointing fingers. I see you're also talking about the same subject matters that you're saying nobody should be talking about, and I see you still aren't bringing anything to the table. but you're manipulating people, right? And you're over there partying with your little troll friends, having conversations with them like you know them, because you do know them. Because they are you. You are one and the same. They are you, your little Muppets and your little minions. And all of this for what? To do what? To get what? To get where? Huh? Where? I'm just curious. Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? What are you going to create? What are you going to build? What are you going to learn that's applicable to get you out of any situation that you're in that you don't like? How is any of this going to help you? I'm just curious. Because all you're going to be is a Muppet and a minion. There's no real loyalty in that little organization. You didn't learn that from Sonnet and Polite? Where was the loyalty in that? They banged together. They went out and scammed people together. But it was still a competition, right? To see who can get bigger than the other, who can get more than the other, who can outsmart the other one. And the one who had the most game, the most intellect, he reigned supreme in his scamming, right? And what did he do to his very own brother? Fuck you and your band, nigga. Yeah, these are the examples that you're following. You want to be in a position of someone that is so powerful, he's asking you to donate to his platform so he can stay afloat. He's asking you to buy him a news van. Shouldn't he have that already? You rolled and did dirt with the biggest community next to Umar, and you don't have a van every night with Bassem, and you don't have a news van, a news studio? Are you serious? Oh, so you're a cheap hoe, huh? Wow. And y'all are even cheaper. To get what? What are you going to get? I'm trying to see the prize. What are you going to get?
Y'all keep going. I'll be right back.
What do you guys expect to gain from this? Where does it leave your children? When you support a platform that continues to bring you scammers, that continues to bring you people who you know intend to rip you off and suck you dry and give you nothing. And you praise that, you worship that, you beg for that. Glutton for punishment, huh? Apparently so. Apparently so. So you're saying you want to be taken advantage of. You want to be given a bunch of empty promises. You don't want to learn anything. You don't want your children to learn anything. You want to turn loose little animals who think it's a turn on to see black men kill each other and will go out their way to create a false scenario to make sure that a person that she is with will go and kill somebody who didn't even do anything to her, who has got on the platform and said this, but you want to turn her loose and think that it's cute and you think that it's funny. Somebody that won't hesitate to get you killed for nothing. But it's cute and it's funny. As if the people that you're rolling with won't hesitate to get you killed just because. To screw up your life just because. And you think it's funny. Your little playland is fun. It's entertaining. all on a monkey bars like little monkeys, going nowhere. You want to create a world where your women don't have to respect men, to value them, talk down to them, cuss them out. But you got a bunch of men that don't want to be men at the same time. So what kind of future does it hold? The fakeness is unreal. It really is. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's as accurate. You got women up here who can't even get along with each other, claiming to have a platform based off of queens building, but don't never have a panel of queens up there. And every time you turn around, she is having an issue with any queen that comes along her path because she wants to sit and be the center of attention of men while she has a man at home that she's not even respecting and tending to, but just being messy. But yet she wants to build a queenhood. Where's the mentoring coming in at? Where's the teaching with the queens? Where's the building? Where's the healing? I don't see any of that. I don't see any of that. I see a lot of wrong teachings. That's what I see. A lot of improper and behaviors that don't ever get corrected. Oh, nobody wants to be corrected. Nobody wants to learn. Nobody wants to grow. Nobody wants to improve. Nobody wants to change. People apparently just want to do worse because that makes a lot of sense. So you troll. You troll massively to simply say the things that you're literally afraid to say out of your own mouth. Yet you do say it in your own conniving way. But you create trolls to run around and say it boldly, as if you're hurting someone's feelings. No, you use the trolls to try to control the way the viewers think about situations. A great lot of people not even realizing that these are actually trolls created by you to try and push a narrative. Very silly, very weak. You make parodies of the things that you're afraid of, the things that you're jealous of, the things that you're unable to measure up to, the things that you wish you could bring forth. You want to call Diaz a grizzly bear, right? Because you are afraid when the bear roars. You call me ugly because you know I'm beautiful. And that brings you envy. You make a parody of my business as if that is something that is a laughing matter, as if that is something to make a joke about. Like, who wouldn't want to strive to have a business? Who wouldn't want to strive to be wise? Who wouldn't want to strive to learn and grow and be powerful and learn how to create things and move forward? Who wants to be stuck in a place of submission to where you can't get things unless you perform for it, beg for it, cheat for it, do dirty work for it? There's no power in that. You think it is. but there's no power in that. The power is in having knowledge and putting it into application, creating something out of it, and having the power to change things that you don't like, having the power to create things that generate you income, that generates you a name, a brand, a business, an empire, something that you can pass along to your family, incorporate your family, power to teach others, power to grow, power to actually put your mark on this world. You won't get that doing the little silly things that you're doing. If you think so, tell me how. Tell me how. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. Maybe. You know, anybody wants to get up and have a real conversation on what you're doing makes sense, how it's going to bring about progression, how it's going to address the issues that we really face as a people, how it's going to help bring solutions and help us figure out how to apply those solutions and create change, how it's going to enable the viewers, the listeners, the people that be in the chat, how it's going to enable them to become something so much more than they are, to fix their economical situation, to have a better future for their children. If you can clearly point out how what you're doing, what you're campaigning for, is going to result in all of that, break it down. You know, cut out the little silly games that you're playing. Cut out the cold talk, you know, because it's not even cold anymore. Break it down. Bring it forth. Show it. Some of you have been on here for years, and yet still nothing. Just another show and pony horse comes up with another trick. One can flip and the other can fly. And all it does is get the audience high. And what else? Broke. Where does your money go? Where does your time go? Where does your attention go? And what do you get in return? Are you becoming better people? Are you growing? Are you learning? Are you becoming stronger in this world? Are you changing things around you that you see happening to yourself and your family that you don't like? Are you learning how to change them? Are you building something for yourself? Show it. Put it up on the platform. Bring forth the many, many testimonies of all the years of this bullshit and the things that it has brought forth that is so great. Let us know. Because I know you can bring forth a lot of victims of molestation that no one seems to really be doing anything about. You can focus on a one topic of Dr. Pork and what he has done. Show after show after show after show. Why? Isn't he in prison already? Oh, the victims need to tell their story. They need to heal. Okay. It has to be done publicly, right? On a platform. Like Ayana, Fix My Life. Are you fixing it? Nah, but the numbers going up though, huh? Sure they are. when you face off, when you debate, what is that? Are those the programs for the family, for the people? Oh no, that's just people arguing stuff that at the end of the day, most of it is probably theory anyway. Because, yeah, we got to spend a great amount of time on that because it's entertainment, right? Sure. Okay, you do a little informational story on this and that here and there. Okay, yeah, but, again, if you turn on CNN or something, see that.
Mm-hmm.
You do your little giveaways. You ain't even shopping with black businesses. You're just taking people's money, getting their information, and then giving them little crap. I mean, what? Miss me. Sorry. You're not even giving them things that they really, really need. Now, if you go to my Patreon, what do you get as a Patreon? You get education. You get curriculum. You get books. But with that Patreon, what you get, just more fucking entertainment. That makes sense. That makes sense because we need more of that. Go ahead, JC. You want to speak?
No, I'm just going to say like this. I was thinking about Nationwide. It's on your side. I'm thinking about Nationwide. They always want to be their side to be heard. And it's so funny. We got the Nationwide fakers always doing things. But when you catch them in the act, no, that's not us. But you keep on sniffing away. Oh, that's not us. And I wonder when you're going to come out that one side to be a grown-up. I want to know when. Because you could play that song. Nationwide is on your side. Nationwide is on our side. Nationwide is on your side. But when you're going to come off that fake mind of yours and be a grown-up and say, look, this is not good. You got to stop these trolls. I really want to know when. Because personally, I don't see it. It's like you went to this amusement park and you get in this car and you keep on turning and turning and turning and turning non-stop. But sooner or later, it has to stop. Because you start getting dizzy. So you want them to stop the car. So, rightfully so, you're dizzy when it. But this is my thing. When you're going to stop the dizziness and grow the hell up? When do you think that this ride that y'all constantly giving on? Oh, ride of fuckery. Ride of simps. Ride of dick boys. Ride of women tearing each other down. When it's going to stop? When? Because y'all don't want it to stop. Y'all want to keep on going around and around and around. But you fail to realize one thing, that our people is little by little is getting smarter. They're getting hip to you going in circles, trying to fool people. And they're going to call you on it. So keep on going around in circles. Keep on thinking you're a la la land. And keep on thinking that. Because it only let us know, especially me, that y'all don't have a life. Because when you have a life, you stop certain shit that is wrong. You don't have a life. You're on YouTube. You can go ahead, my sister. Oh, I guess she ain't come back. Well, and it's a soap opera. It really is. What do you think you're going to get out of it? I really want to know that. What do you think you get out of it? You wouldn't want nobody to tear anybody's family down, right? And I'm being calm about it. But let somebody come after your family like that of what you're doing. You ready to do whatever you can to protect them, right? You're like that Shaggy song. Enemy, is enemy. Hmm? But the sad thing about it is y'all. Y'all know who you are. It would not surprise me that there might be some trolls be traveling tonight. And y'all think trolling is very cute. No, it ain't. Because it's the way I feel. If I can't look in your face as a man or woman, it don't mean nothing to me. You know, it's so funny. I was banging the True Royal, and months later, I kind of find out here a lot of things about me that wasn't good. But see, unlike y'all, I be head up with it. I don't hide. Because you know what? I'm an alpha male. I'm a man. Alpha males meet head on. And I really want to talk to your simp brothers. When is your time to stand up to this nonsense? When?
Brother, that's a good question. And I don't think these males are wanting to be men anymore. I don't see that. I think they find it easier if the women come in and take their spot. Like that's a good idea. But that's what it seems like they want. They want the women to be men, but women are supposed to be women and men are supposed to be men. And you guys are all running around here like gutter snakes, misbehaving all over the place. And nobody's teaching anyone anything. Nobody is chastising anyone on any kind of behavior. And you're setting the examples for how your children will behave and how their children will behave and how they will behave towards each other. So how does that enforce greatness in the future of you as a people? How does it? How does contradictory behavior enforce greatness in your future? That doesn't either. It doesn't when one person gets to do things that are wrong to someone else and no one says anything about it. In fact, they just may be rewarded for it. But then when someone else does something that you don't like, then people want to yell and moan and scream and complain. You're teaching people to have no value in themselves and no value in each other. You're creating a scenario of pure chaos. And that's just what your oppressor wants to see.
Yo,
Mute that
yo,
minute.
what's good with it?
Hey, you
Yeah,
back?
yeah, yeah. Nah, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just out running around real quick, you know.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying on my other, you know what I'm saying, account, but see that you that's the proper way to do shit. You know, you can't sit
Yeah.
around for 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? If you could sit around for 8 hours, literally, and ain't got nothing to do, something wrong. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So this is what I'm showing. My computer at the crib, I'm live, and I'm out and about, and I just called in.
Right.
Cause that's what
Yeah.
you do. Cause that's what you do when you got shit going on. I couldn't sit around for 8 hours straight on a live stream. Ain't nothing for 8 hours I got to talk to somebody about. Unless we face to face physically. Let's keep it real. I mean, it's all good. A lot of people do be building on their channels for 8 hours and stuff. But a lot of people, come on, man. Some people, that shit corny. You shouldn't even have 5 hours just to sit down. You got to have something going on. You dig?
Oh, you breaking up?
I said I can't even sit
Losing it.
around for.
Uh-oh.
I said I can't
You're
even
losing
sit
your
around.
connection.
I said I can't even sit around. Hello?
Hello?
Okay. There you go.
You hear me?
Yeah, okay, now we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I can't even sit around for 5 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Chopping it up on the computer for 5 hours straight.
Mm-mm.
Come
Mm-mm.
on. So some of this shit ain't realistic, y'all. Some of this shit is not realistic. You know what I'm saying? Now, Boss Hog talking shit now. Let's do the stream, leave your computer on at home while you out and about and calling in to your own live stream from your own account challenge. Let's do that.
I know that's right. You
Mm.
know, I'm driving down the street now, coming from one activity going to another. But you know, I can hop on this live stream real quick, but I'm still gonna handle my business. You know, and I'm not gonna stay on here for no 8 hours either. You know, you gotta do
Mm-hmm.
that. You gotta handle your business. You know, if you're spending too many hours sitting around on the computer, it should be because you're building some kind of program. It should be because you're building some kind of app or website, you know, a curriculum or, you know, something on that computer that is generating you income. Not just because you're running your mouth with people that you're probably never even going to meet in real life. You know, you're going to have balance in your life. See, that's a trap. That's a setup.
Pastels and some neckties.
If someone is leading you into that kind of behavior, they're leading you into doom, failure.
Long
You
hair,
ain't gonna
Yeah.
make it, and they
Yeah.
know it.
baby, this is Kama Sutra.
They know it because they know you're not tending to yourself. They know you're not tending to your responsibilities. You're not tending to your household. You know, you're not tending to your family. You know, you. There's no way none of y'all can tell me you out here putting in work when you sitting on a live stream for that many hours at a time. There's no
Yep.
way. Because you come in faithfully every single day and spend all those hours on a live stream. You're doing absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing nothing out here. That means you
Yeah.
are nothing. And that's what you
Yeah.
want to be?
Facts.
And this is how I feel. If you're gonna do some live stream for 8 hours, it better be some money at the end.
We better be working on coming up with that solution on how to get the money. You know, the courses, y'all should be it's not even courses you're taking. You know, that's time you could be spending taking courses
Mm-hmm.
to learn and
Mm-hmm.
coming out with a skill, and then hop your tail on that panel and say, look, this is what I built from the course that we learned while we was on here. This is what I'm doing. Now, let me come show you how to do it. Or let me show you now since I'm doing it.
Uh-huh.
You know? Now let's network, you know? Let's SEO, you know?
Uh-huh.
Nope. Y'all ain't doing none of that. Y'all playing games. Wasting your life away. You can't get time back. Y'all ain't getting younger. You know, every day something is happening to destroy us, and your solution is to come up on YouTube and play minion mind fuck with yourself and with other people. And be me. Mm.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say, you know, I ain't a part of no motherfucking conscious community. You know what I'm saying? Until I see, you know what I'm saying, until I see some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not claiming to be a part of this shit. Not when it's scamming going on and different shit like that. And then people want to straddle the fence. They claim to keep it real, but they ain't keeping it real because they not even calling out the people that they look up to and they scam.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers out here, motherfuckers out here doing shit. You know what I'm saying? That'll get them killed. You know what I'm saying? Playing around with people's money and shit like that. Selling people dreams. Shit like that. You know, and everybody out here furnishing people in this conscious community, so called, furnishing their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Real
Yep.
talk. And I'm just
it's a
riding
bunch.
around. I'm just riding around, sis. Expedition style TV. You know what I'm saying? I paid for this on my own. I didn't get this. I didn't get this big truck. And I didn't get this, deck in my truck Ford. So I ain't bullshitting. I ain't faking. See, I got this from hard work. From getting that bag. See, the conscious community didn't buy my fucking truck. The conscious community didn't do that. The conscious community don't fund my kids' everyday living. I do it. You did? The conscious community ain't paying my bills every month. Ain't paying my mortgage. Ain't paying my insurance. The conscious community ain't doing that. But the conscious community is doing that for a lot of motherfuckers, and motherfuckers only want to call out certain people. That's picking and choosing. And I don't feel that shit. I don't feel that shit.
Mm-hmm. Word.
I don't
Not at
feel that
all.
shit at all. The conscious community is funding people's lifestyles. People in this conscious community is making a lifestyle off of swindling people, manipulating people. I'd rather sell dope than be out here fast Eddie talking my people for money.
Yep.
Look, prime example. Look at my TV. Look how big this TV is. It come down. I'm driving, so I don't want to be wrecking. You see that? You see that big TV?
Mm-hmm.
It flops down. The conscious community didn't do that. You feel me, sis?
I'm with you. Word up. Because they show they help me build the things that I build. They don't work on
Yep.
my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't ask them to.
Yo.
Not at all.
Conscious
When I get
Consciousness.
on
community.
YouTube, I don't ask people to go find my lifestyle. You know, I get out here and apply my knowledge. Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? All this fake shit going on. I live like a boss. I live like a king because I did it myself. Never stole from nobody. Never robbed nobody. Got it from the mud. I live the way I live because of me. Not because I had to create a YouTube account and start fast talking my people into giving me money. Word up. And y'all out there, y'all know it just ain't polite scamming the community. Y'all know it ain't. But see, y'all got an agenda. How you gonna salute one jack boy, but not salute the other one? When did that shit be cool to pick and choose?
Well, I could tell you one thing. I live in my own apartment. I'm my own person. Nobody don't pay for JT. I go in and out if I want. You know what I mean? I'm building, and that's what it's all about. Ain't that much, but it's mine. And I'm going to get more in the near future. See, I understand what we talking about. We showing you live examples. Right now, I'm in my apartment. See this? I got more long keys. This is my keys. Some of these keys that I have here, people I know, that I love. All about holding your own. See, a lot of these people, they do this, but they're not holding it. These are live examples. How many of y'all can answer? How many of y'all can say this? See, I don't have to brag what I have. I don't have to, because I know what I have.
Word up. Yo,
I
JT,
don't have to. Yo.
we gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You know, little bro got his show going on here in a couple minutes.
All right.
You know, so we gonna wrap it up here. You know, good looking big brother for coming through. DS1, good looking. Hey,
That's
good
it.
coming through. You know, Jalen, good looking for coming through. But you know, I had to make a point. You know, you can't sit up and possibly be making all these hours of live streams and not have no business to take care of in real life. So what I did was I put my live stream on, had to go do some errands. I'm out in traffic right now, called in from my other account, and I'm still on. And I'm taking care of business at the same time. So, like I said, some of y'all brothers and sisters out there, y'all have some long live streams. That's because, you know, y'all be getting it in. But then there's some brothers and sisters also at the same time. It's suspect now. Do the boss hog challenge. Do the hog life challenge. So we gonna end it here. Good looking for everybody coming through.
All right, brother.
For sure.
For sure.